Very happy to be chatting to Brad about what movies are hitting the Ster Kinekor screens this Friday. How are you, Brad?
Yeah, very good, Hayley, and yourself?
Good. What's happening at the movies this weekend?
Right, so it's all up to the ladies this Friday, opening nationwide at Ster Kinekor theatres. First up is Lucy. Lucy is a film with another really big cast. Scarlett Johansson plays the character of Lucy. It also stars Morgan Freeman, the iconic legend himself. The film, the best way for me to try and explain it is it's a very similar premise to, I don't know if you ever saw the film with Bradley Cooper called Limitless.
Yes, definitely.
Essentially, the premise is, what if you could tap into more than the 10% of our brains that I think everybody else uses?
Yes.
For me, I think it's about 5, but everyone else is a bit more. But what if you could tap into 30, 40, 50, 60, or 100% of your brains? And the way the story unfolds is that Lucy ends up in she gets captured and essentially is used as a drug mule for this new drug.
Okay.
But the drug escapes into her system. And in such large doses, one of the side effects is that it starts unlocking parts of her brain, which enables her to kind of get back at her captors and transforms her into this genius, merciless warrior, but a genius nonetheless.
Every guy's
So
fantasy,
kind of
like
film.
Scarlett Johansson kicking ass, I'm sure.
Yeah. So it has the thriller side of it from the premise of the story, but there's a lot of action, a lot of her kicking ass. She is looking lovely as ever, and it's a really wonderful story. Probably the biggest film I think that we're going to see opening this weekend, and certainly something that you don't want to miss. It is available in IMAX as well.
Jeepers.
So another film hitting the biggest of our big screens in IMAX.
Everything going IMAX.
Yeah, there's more and more films. I think there's probably going to be about 50 or 70 films in IMAX over the course of the year. So that's a good percentage of the films that we release that will be going into the best format possible, which is IMAX. So we're thrilled about that. Lucy starts today across all of our cinemas, including IMAX. So that's the first girl that you get to see if you're heading off to the movies today or this weekend. The second one, perhaps not as lovely, but Melissa McCarthy. If you're in the mood for a comedy, the film's called Tammy. So it's Melissa McCarthy, from Heat, and Mike and Molly, the TV program.
And from Bridesmaids. She was also in Bridesmaids, eh?
Bridesmaids, quite right, yeah. So she's really funny in her own crude way. So she stars alongside Susan Sarandon and Kathy Bates and Dan Aykroyd. So a really popular cast as well. I saw Kathy Bates winning some awards at the Emmys earlier in the week. So a really decent cast for this comedy. The premise of this is Tammy, played by Melissa McCarthy. She loses her job and her car, and she walks in on her husband cheating on her.
Oh dear, so down and out.
Completely down and out. No car, no cash, but remembers her relatively wealthy grandmother, played by Susan Sarandon, and they engage on this road trip together with hilarious results. A really nice comedy to fit in alongside the thriller action film with Scarlett Johansson. So a nice blend of films opening today. As I say, it's up to the ladies.
Yeah, nice to see two films with leading ladies.
With a big male lead. I'm telling you, I think, isn't it Women's Month?
Well timed.
We're still in it, eh?
I find it
last few days left of Women's Month.
Nice to end it off on a bang. I think she's funny. Sorry, what's her name again? Melissa McCarthy. Yeah, I find her funny. She got a great few laughs out of me in Heat and Bridesmaids, so I think that'll be quite a goodie.
I will say, and she also played, I don't know if you ended up seeing the last Hangover film, but she also had a more of a cameo role in that. But I think when it comes to female comedic actresses, she's kind of top of the pops at the moment.
Definitely,
and getting a lot of attention. Will Ferrell, who's one of my favorite comedians and actors in the comedy space, was actually one of the producers of this film, producers and writers. So it's if you like his films as well, this is definitely one that I think you can go and see if you're in the mood for a laugh this weekend. Something else to maybe just mention briefly from a kid's slate point of view. Still private school holidays, and we've actually bringing back the original SpongeBob SquarePants to cinemas, which people will be able to watch at selected Ster Kinekor theatres this weekend or this week. And in some ways, we're also looking forward to February, where the brand new SpongeBob in 3D will be coming out. But for those people who have no idea what to do with their kids, we're bringing that one back to the big screen. Last week, and it will play again this week, we also brought back Frozen, a different version. It's a Frozen karaoke film. Frozen sing-along.
I wish they had those back in our day.
I'm telling you. So the kids would go into the theater, and the film plays exactly as the original Frozen, but when they start singing those lovely songs that we've all heard many times now already from Frozen, the bouncing ball and the words come up on the screen, so the kids get to sing along with the princess.
Oh, that's very cute. You guys should tweet some videos of the kids in the cinema singing along.
I think that's a really good idea. We need to get some footage of kids going berserk singing along with the princess.
But that's really cool. Ster Kinekor helping parents out there in the school holidays.
The Hayley O Show. Only on balls.co.za.